Paul, here's someone on. A few messages coming in the WhatsApps. A Rangers fan saying, we're hearing about Celtic's injuries, but Rangers have had injuries too. He's saying we've had injuries to Danilo, Ruth, Ben Davies, Tom Lawrence, Jack and now Sima, all missing large parts of the season. But we just hear about how Celtic have injured players.
No, I agree with that. I don't listen. It's been one of the ones, Paul. I don't think you should moan about injured players because that happens. You know, you never know who it's going to be. That's how transfer windows as a manager is a nightmare, because you can say, well, I don't need a left back, I've already got two, and then sure as fate the transfer window shuts and you end up with two injuries to your left back. That happens. So I think that, right, we can't make excuses for that. We still think when you're playing at Celtic Football Club, you should have the quality it comes in for these guys to be good enough to carry the baton on. That's why you sign them, that's why they're there. But maybe that, obviously a couple of them have been there prior to Brendan being in this time, and he maybe look at that differently and say, well, they're not maybe at the levels the other boys are, and maybe that's what it is at this moment. But as a manager, if they're there, they're longer term contracts, there is nothing you can do about that unless somebody wants to come in and take them right away. And I think Lagerbielke, for instance, they were moving him, if I'm correct, going with the reports. Obviously Carter Vickers got injured again.
Yeah, so he had to stay.
You had to stay, but I agree with that. Listen, I would hate to ever, I never won anything in 6 years, so I know what it's like, and I don't think we ever come out and made an excuse. Rangers were better over the piece than us at that period of time, and they won 9 when I was there. They were better over the piece for us, so you can't argue with that.
Barry, what are you thinking on the injuries? Many of them are back now. In fact, James Tavernier was saying the manager's going to have a headache. So many players want to play.
You want competition for places, and listen, Paul's right. Look, Rangers have missed some players. Like Seema for me is a key player, but it looks to me if he could be back in the next couple of weeks, so that'll be a major boost. But listen, the difference is when you've got a fully fit squad that you can go and you can make the changes. If things are not going according to plan on the pitch, you look behind you and you've got good quality to replace them.